Where were you born and educated?
I was born in the Midwest, central Illinois. Grew up primarily Decatur, Mount Zion, Illinois. Educated actually in Decatur at Millikan University.
What key life experiences or jobs have formed who you are today?
Some of the most prominent key life experiences largely revolved around being required to work at a young age. So, being a sheet metal fabricator for my father, who owned an HVAC business at age 12, forced me to learn a lot of things: hard work, how not to get hurt, how to measure, how to cut, how to do, really manual labor type activities. That the rewards were plentiful, but, being age 12 was quite an experience to have.
How did you become passionate and involved in our city?
I think about, when you look around any city, metropolitan area, you find those things that kind of elicit that kind of viral response in you when you see them, whether it's, the infrastructure is terrible, the city's dirty, you see a lot of homelessness. There's, a fair amount of single abused mothers inside that homeless population. So, when I focus on, with the activities within a city that I think have the best opportunity to make a fundamental difference in the population, I look to the homeless situation.
Why is our city a great city?
I think, the diversity of the population, the fact that, the Phoenix metro area is just, by sheer geography and population size, it offers just unlimited amounts of opportunity that you don't get just anywhere in the US or the world. So from a size of the population to the geography of Phoenix to the climate of Phoenix, there's just vast diversity in the industry.
What causes, projects, and activities are you involved in, and why?
So I go back to, getting involved with, trying to do what any community can to solve, I won't call it a homelessness problem. It's more the opportunity. So, focusing on like I said, recommended, when you look around your community, what do you see that elicits the strongest response down in your core, and then go focus on that. So, I think, abused mothers, I think that is sad and tragic, and there's all kinds of consequences to the children of those young ladies.
How do you collaborate with other groups and individuals to realize your impactful work?
I think everything from, how do you collaborate with them? You got to find commonality of what the end goal is. Is it charity events? Is it fundraisers? Is it you partner together on projects of similar interests? So if if I have this passion around homelessness and somebody else has a passion around, building lower income, affordable housing, how do you bring those two, how do you seek out something that has a similar end goal, but maybe a different vector to get there? And, how do you raise money, and, how do you politic for the right things to happen?
What other creators who are focused on similar causes, projects, and activities have influenced you?
There was an individual, his name's William D. Johnson. So Bill Johnson was the CEO of a prominent company in Raleigh, North Carolina. And Raleigh, North Carolina offers, a lot of diversity of not only the population, but the geography, the employment base. But Raleigh really struggled to become a big city. And it took the CEO of an energy company that was headquartered in the downtown, which I worked for Bill at the time. And it really took his level of commitment, his level of influence, his level of financial support, his ability to kind of muster the troops, for lack of better terms, within the city government and the populations that were responsible for kind of building out that downtown lifestyle and environment and community in the Raleigh area. So, I saw what Bill was able to do with the Downtown Raleigh Alliance that it eventually was coined, which was a city-sponsored, financially backed group that their sole purpose was to make downtown Raleigh great.
What would you recommend I do to become a future creator of our great city?
So I think, you're your own person, you're your own individual, what excites you and what, where you have passion. So drive through your community, look around, see the things you like, see the things that you don't like. What evokes the biggest visceral response in you that if you could change one thing, what would it be? And then go figure out what is it that drives that kind of change, and plow some of your, your energy and resources into making a difference. it'll pay it forward for sure.